Hey everybody, this is Alan Fenstermaker here with another episode of the Pro Wrestling Archives, and I haven't done this in a while, but anyways, let's get right to it. A lot of cool stuff is going on in wrestling, and first thing I'd like to talk about is the Solo Sikoa Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, and more as we see it every day, like Solo Sikoa kind of holding Jacob Fatu down, and I know like the other night, Solo Sikoa kept Jacob Fatu from standing up to Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes had threw up a challenge to Jacob Fatu for a match in a steel cage for the title. But Solo Sikoa got in the way, just like Solo Sikoa took the half of the tag team championship away from Jacob Fatu. So from that, it's only a matter of time before Jacob Fatu decides he's going to turn on Solo. And honestly, like I kind of think it's got to be like a big thing where they actually have it well orchestrated out. And because wrestling is all about storytelling and telling a story and all. And this is what I think, in my opinion. Like what'll happen is like they keep this whole thing playing out up until Money in the Bank, and then at Money in the Bank, Solo Sikoa gets a shot at the world title, and then earlier on in the night in the Money in the Bank ladder match, Jacob Fatu wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he becomes the Money in the Bank winner. And Jacob Fatu actually does come out with Solo in his match for the world title that night. In the match, Solo Sikoa ends up pulling it off and winning, and then goes in the ring to celebrate with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu acts like he's all happy for Solo Sikoa and all, and celebrating both their victories. But then, like when Solo's caught up in the moment, like celebrating with the belt, Jacob Fatu calls the ref over, hands him the Money in the Bank briefcase, and just bangs Solo Sikoa right up from behind, knocks him down and pins him 1, 2, 3, ends Solo Sikoa's reign as champion, and then there starts off their feud, Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. And another thing I was going to talk about too, I just saw something on Facebook now with Paul Heyman coming back with his with a new gimmick or a new persona, and I think it would be kind of cool because, man, he was inducted in the Hall of Fame and he brought back the ECW trench coat and all. Have Paul Heyman come back is that Paul E. Living Dangerously, ECW Paul Heyman, because we've seen the Advocate, we've seen the Special Counsel, the Wise Man, and him as a manager. Well, I think he needs to make that comeback as like the ECW Paul Heyman, and especially with what's going on with the Bloodline now too. Like I know Paul Heyman has a vendetta against the Bloodline as well, and right before Paul Heyman exited out, him and CM Punk had a brief had a brief where they had a reunion in the ring. So then you figure in CM Punk's still there now, so you figure okay, maybe Paul Heyman could team up with CM Punk, and then due to everything clearing up with Brock Lesnar and everything, where he could probably return to WWE. So you got one Paul Heyman guy, which is CM Punk. Roman Reigns came back, and then Brock Lesnar, you never know, he could make an appearance too. So right now you got 3 Heyman guys that could come back and team up, and would be interesting because Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, they had a historic rivalry with each other, and especially to see them team up, it'd be almost like back in the day, Steve Austin and Triple H when they had their rivalry that they were feuding over, and then they all of a sudden became the tag team, the 2-man power trip. And honestly, I could see that happening right there, bringing back Roman and Brock Lesnar, putting them on the same side, teaming them up with CM Punk. And what it could all boil down to is somehow on a Raw or SmackDown or a show somewhere. It starts off with Paul Heyman coming out there, standing at the ring apron, staring down at the Bloodline, and then he could kind of be sending them messages all along, something's coming, and then next thing you know, the Bloodline's got a big match or a big thing going on in the ring, and Paul Heyman comes out and then just all of a sudden just points, and next thing you know, you got Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns running down to the ring, and just clearing house of the bloodline. That would be like the ultimate team, like Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, getting all them all together on the same page to take out the bloodline. And then also too, I didn't even rule out like the fact that Roman Reigns did help Cody Rhodes beat Solo Sikoa, so like that could be another avenue too. Like yeah, like have Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes team up and even take the tag titles from the bloodline. That would be a sense of irony right there, because Cody Rhodes was the one that ended Roman Reigns' streak, and especially to have like Cody and Roman team up and take the tag titles from the bloodline. So you never know. Like there's so many things that could happen, and best thing in wrestling is you never say never. Anything, unpredictability is like the best thing in wrestling, because it helps keep things fresh and everything. And I know WWE was stale for quite a while, and with that happening, yeah, like a lot of people turned away from watching wrestling. So, anyways, until next time, that's all I got. Feel free to comment below if you have anything you'd like to add or anything you'd like to share at all about what's up in the world of wrestling, or if you'd like want to chat some more about this, or comment below if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about. But until next time, peace out.